So lately we've been growing the team big time. A lot of people getting interest. Good or bad, Carlson Gracie name is the biggest name ever in MMA, in jiu-jitsu. You know, Helio Gracie was a big name too. But if you can see, like, they never develop any big team. You know, they don't have a... But now, they kind of put it together with Saulo Ribeiro and Helio Gracie. But they never and never will be. No team will be like the Carlson Gracie team, you know. Well recognized all over the world, so... Some students, they do have associations around. You know, of course, they have to pay the duties for the association. You know, but I'm pretty easy-going guy. You know, as long as you do what you have to do, it doesn't bother you. Like, oh, I know you have to. No, it's just, you know. I know sometimes people walk away a little bit off the line, but you can't do this like a little kid. Just go talk. You know, right now we have in Chicago probably 6 or 7 Carlson Gracie schools around there. The team is growing big. You know, we went to those IBJJF tournaments. We got second place at all of them. But the fact is, this was because they limited amount of people sign up. So sometimes we sign up late. So our team usually less number than the other teams. But we keep ourselves in, like always, the second place, almost the first place. But on the tournament where they allowed you sign up, you know, they keep taking interest fee on the Naga. I think the last 2 or 3 ones, we wiped out the tournament. We got all the kids first place, no gi first place, and with the gi first place. Well, you know, like I said, the Carlson Gracie style. No, the Gracie style used to be all the same. So back in the past, there used to work for the Carlson Gracie and Helio Gracie. So more for Helio Gracie because my grandfather was, you know, doing his studies of diet and, you know, mental things and stuff. So Helio Gracie pretty much took over. He's prepared Helio Gracie to be the guy who's gonna take care of the thing, like all the training and the thing. So my daddy he always have a different style because he had to start doing the MMA. He was young at that time, no weight class. So I say, I'm gonna go in my way. For the fact that they don't allow him to teach whatever he want. And then he decided to do his own style, which one was a real fight thing. So the difference, the Carlson Gracie style, it is because our style is towards to the MMA. You know, how I put it is, everybody do the same move, but every move you would do if it lasts 3 steps. Because, you know, when your style more is towards to the MMA, we try to go for the objective right away. You know, in MMA you cannot put a hand here, put a hand there, because you see the punch come right in your face. Can do half guard, can do... I think it's good. Half guard, all these things. X guard. But some of those things they try doing in the MMA, and you see, it's no upcoming successful Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys coming in the MMA. There's not many. Whoever does get successful using the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the ones they fight rough. You know, you don't see people coming for the Gracie Academy, MMA, Barra Gracie. You don't have that. Whoever comes, like the only guy I know right now is doing a good thing in his lineage of Jiu-Jitsu was Toquinho, you know. He's come, actually he was training with Murilo, and Murilo is the Carlson Gracie lineage. So, that means that guy is the same lineage. But you look and say, is anybody for Hickson School? No. Is anybody for Helio Gracie School? No. Any for Barra Gracie? No. Nowhere. No alliance, nothing, you know. So that's why the Carlson Gracie style is aggressive, is because my dad had to develop his style towards the MMA. You know, at the first, anyone, I think when they call your name to go to the tournament, you get this empty thing in your stomach. And being for the Gracie family, everybody expects you doing good. Yes, it was a little pressure. But I think everyone will say that when you go to the tournament, you're training a lot, you prepare for, but the crucial time is the first fight. When you do the first fight, you know how do you feel in the day. So until the first fight, you get this, I hope I fight the right way, and then you feel, oh, I'm not doing good today. You can't feel the right one, So it was a lot of pressure, My dad never did any compliments. I could go there, beat the guy bad, and look good. He never said, like, oh, you did it, oh, no. And I said, what do you think, fine? He's like, oh, just did what I have to do, bye-bye. I said, oh, very good, oh, you're my champion now. Pretty simple, You did it, and that's it. The reason is because when my daddy was to fight, there was nobody else to replace him. So it was him or nobody. That's what he used to say. If it wasn't me, was not Gracie is not be here now, and jiu-jitsu not be here. First, because he will be eaten by the other people. Was nobody tough to replace him, and who's never going to be open for the world. You'll be hiding, on the Gracie Academy, So the Gracie Academy has to start opening the jiu-jitsu for the fact Carlson Gracie was winning everything. So they say, well, what do we open a little bit? Or we don't have a students, you're never going to be nowhere for anything. Like I said, like in the academy, I used to be, I come in, you see the kids got play soccer. I used to play soccer around the people, sparring, driving people. So when they kind of, oh, Junior, you be messing up too much, they grabbing me. Because I always walk around with the kimono, like, oh, the karate boy. That's why I used to get picked in the street. So people say, oh, Junior, you interfere. So I should be in academy every day training with different people, watching, see the way my daddy teach. Pretty objective, It was a big influence at that point. But as I don't think nobody ever tried get my daddy place. They always know your father. But I trained with many people. I trained with Pinduca, Fernando Pinduca used to teach me. I have a class with De La Riva. I have a class with a guy nobody know, Walter. He's for the old school. I have a class with Caso Cardoso. So I have many people teaching me. And it was just like a temporarily, So, but the big influence was towards my father. Nobody ever tried like, oh, I'm going to take your father's place, I'm going to make you good. Nobody ever did that. I see my dad, who was 60 years old, come in, and seriously, he beat over 10 people one after the other. I don't think nobody would say nothing,